welcome to a new vlog and video of the cruise vibes, and today we are on AIDAbella again. It's day 3 of my cruise and we are still in Oslo, where we arrived in the evening of the last day in the last video, and we are now spending almost the whole day in Oslo, and then we are leaving through the Oslo Fjord again. Here on the map you can see the route. I started with a nice breakfast in the sun again on the terrace of the Bella Vista restaurant. And after that it was already time to leave the ship and heading to the city center. And we had the best docking location available in Oslo. Just a walking time of about 10 to 15 minutes till the city center, right next to the opera. So a proper amazing docking location. Here we can see our beautiful ship once again, AIDAbella, docked in Oslo. And as I said, it's just a short walking distance to the city center. You just have to go to the main station. So just take a look where the opera is. You can see her directly from the ship, then head towards the opera at the end of the harbor. Just continue straight on at the main station, and there's also the beginning of the city center. Shortly we just saw the swimming saunas of Oslo, and again the opera in the background. Here we have the main station, there we have the Østbanehallen, and this is a former part of the railway station which is now used for restaurants and shops. Very beautiful, worth a visit. And then I took the T-Bana, the underground of Oslo, up to the mountain where the famous Holmenkollen, the ski jump, is located. I went all the way to the end of the line and then hiked back down to the Holmenkollen. Pretty scenic and nice hike, but you can also take the T-Bana directly to Holmenkollen, then it's a much shorter walking distance to the Holmenkollen. You can also go down from the top of Holmenkollen with a zip line. It's pretty expensive, so I didn't do it, but it's probably a lot of fun. And you can also access Holmenkollen. You just have to go to the skiing museum, and part of the exhibition is also right with the elevator up to the top of the Holmenkollen ski jump, and then you can take a look down from the top, get the same view like the ski jumpers. You can decide if you would want to go down there on skis. I can tell you I wouldn't, but yeah, it's quite impressive to have this view. And you can also go on top of the roof, highest point of the building, and there you have an amazing view over the whole of Oslo, over the Oslo Fjord. It's just breathtaking and absolutely worth a visit. Even if you're not into skiing, you still should visit the skiing museum just because of this view. And then I took the T-Bana back to the city center, and I actually went back on board because I have booked a private training in the gym. I was on board in May, and until then I've never been to a gym properly. So I wanted to learn how to use all of the equipment, and I booked 1 hour of private training, got all the explanations I needed, and I can tell you since then I'm regularly at the gym, so it is worth the money if you think about starting to go to the gym. You can also get a course on a cruise ship. At least on AIDA I got a very good first personal training. Then I went back out on the top of the roof of the Opera of Oslo. It's free, it's open all day long. You can just easily walk onto the top of the roof of the opera. From there you have a fantastic view of your ship. Of course I went there to take some nice pictures of the AIDAbella, and then it was time to head back on board because we were leaving Oslo. And I had a nice lunch before that. As I was a bit late for the regular lunch, I went to the best pizza at sea. Here you can see the pizza, which was pretty good. And after that it was time to say goodbye to Oslo. The sun decks were pretty crowded. I went down to the Promenade, which was rather empty. I even got a sun lounger there, and after leaving the city center of Oslo we turned a bit to the left and then was lying in the full sun on the Promenade. That was very nice. I really enjoyed that, and I stayed there for quite a while to watch the sailing through the Oslo Fjord. By the way, this small building here, that is a fine dining restaurant, probably very nice to have dinner there. And then we had some very adventurous jet ski drivers right next to the ship. They were doing some jumps. So of course I have to tell you, it's rather stupid to do something like this so close to the ship, especially doing a jump like this directly heading for the ship. So if something goes wrong there, yeah, that will not end very well. So I would absolutely not recommend doing something like this, but still, 1 or 2 times it was quite nice to see. To be honest, they did the same trick like 20 to 40 times. I stopped counting at some point, and it got pretty annoying because the jet skis are quite loud. But eventually they went back to Oslo and I could enjoy sailing through the Oslo Fjord without the noise of the jet skis right next to us. And here we are again at the most spectacular part, and I will now let you enjoy the sailing through this part once again. Then I went back to my cabin and we got the golden hour, some very nice views, and then it was time for dinner. This time I went to the Almhütte again, got very nice dinner there, and then I watched a show in the theatrium. Of course I cannot include the sound and the music because of the copyright, but here you can get an impression how a show in a theatrium looks like. And after that, the sun was finally setting and we can actually watch the sun go down in a time lapse. And here the sun is gone, and that's already it. And that's also the end of this video. In the next video we will be in Copenhagen. Here you can see when this video will be uploaded and the name of the song. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video then.